how you doing? How's everyone doing? Sorry to get back on last night, I was a bit caught up in the end. Ooh. Is that down? We'll turn volume down. That. Just quickly go through a setup before we jump in, running out of time as usual with our first race. Right, let's see if we can do anything.
You're clear.
So we've done it for 2 oversteering. So at the moment we're sitting about 29th in this league. We're just trying to improve our score. This week we're on 52 and 62, so nice if we can change that 52 into 62. Probably only make us a couple of places up, but every little helps. I'll have a look at the chat in a second. Sorry, it disappeared then. So we turn it back on. How you doing, Carrie? Good, mate? Oh, look. It's not going to help the cause.
Start of your timed lap. Make it count. Five minutes to the end. Speed for that bend.
That's a bit rough. So I'm going to get one more shot after this. I'll either chat in a second, Carrie.
One minute to go. This lap, checkered flag. Session complete.
Just into second, but even Carrie, how you doing, mate? Yeah, he did. It was a very good shot to finish, to be fair. It was a tough fight. Depends how you look at it. Like, you know, I do think if someone's going to run away from you, you know, it is going to be tough. It is going to be frustrating. As a type of fight, it was kind of always going to be. You know, if they'd gone toe to toe, it'd been done in 10 seconds. How you doing, NZ? How you doing, mate? Morning. Where are you for it to be morning then, mate? Here it's late. It's not late, but it's after 8. You must be NZ New Zealand. I've got family there. Christchurch, I do believe. Oh, quick drop off. profanity. Got that quali in the end, got the second, didn't we? See if we can turn it into a win. Be nice. Hummel Sound, my Saturday's been pretty good, pretty productive. Got some Christmas shopping done. Took baby out, I'm in first already.
Fastest on track.
Not bad. He's taking it at that speed, I don't know what he's got. I don't think I'm going to stay here, but we're going to try. Won't give up easy. I made a clean overtake on the exit of the corner, not a dive bomb on the inside or somewhere stupid. Try and use all the road.
We've got some pressure from the car behind. Keep pushing and defend hard if you have to.
Tough racing. Penalty for that maybe. Hopefully not. Risky around there. Let's get a bit smoother. Trying to get the run out of every corner, as they're trying to get the entrance to every corner. A bit of understeer. There's no way really from 4/10 back should be trying to outbrake someone down into a corner. Just saying. He's definitely got pace though. Front tyre is going, he's down the inside. There's a quick turning he's got there.
It's just a back marker in front, not for the race, just get past them. It's not worth pushing so hard.
Tell yourself that, mate, while you're sitting in the pit lane sipping a margarita. Mate, he's obviously having fun, isn't he? I'd love to know where the extra PC speed's coming from. Look, it's outbrake me, outcorner me. Hagon's joined the party again, or Hygon.
Halfway in. The back marker coming up is not for position. Get by as soon as you can. We don't want to lose any time.
Look, even with his understeer, look. He's cheating. I mean, I've got full drop roll bars. Don't get me wrong, I'm only lapping what my 35.9s. We're not the fastest, that's for sure, but give me a tune.
So it's not a position. We need a clean pass.
Yeah, look, you can't share the road. Right. I gave him room, I see he's on the inside. Didn't compromise myself too much. Oh, compromise myself there though. We're out. Well, it's tough racing there at the beginning, wasn't it?
Isn't in the fight for position.
Did lose out.
As soon as you can.
Definitely more time to be had, isn't there? I'm overly aggressive, especially in the mix, but I find as soon as I try and smooth off, I lose time. Especially in the pack.
Marker ahead is not for position. We need a clean pass.
that back marker we went past, wasn't it? That's what it was. They've gone. Good racing there, though, to be fair.
Isn't in contention to pass them now.
That was really good racing. Oh. That's nice through there.
This back marker in front isn't in contention to pass them now.
Two laps left.
Back marker coming up is not for position. Get by as fast as you can. Don't waste any time.
So don't waste any time, he said. Oh well. Nothing to lose. Nothing to gain. It's funny how you get a penalty for cutting a little bit of a corner and you get nothing for flying across the grass like that. Oh, we've got a spot to hold on to for the last race lap then.
Not in our race. Make a quick pass and get on with it.
Oh, just enough negative lock.
Back marker up ahead is not for position. Get by as quick as you can. Don't lose any time.
Oh, oversteer the front tires, burn them out a little bit. there.
Back marker coming up is not for position. Get by as fast as you can. Don't waste any time.
Well, good race. Great racing in the first 6 or 7 laps, wasn't it? It was not bad at all. It was tough. Yeah, I thought you were New Zealand. I'm Northerner. You have to double check them because they did move recently. I'll double check where they are soon. He's not cheating, he's streaming, laugh out loud. Yeah, and we all. Yeah, well there's a tune or something in there because the 32 lap ain't, you know. It's like, who's the other one? Scotty Bass. We was in with him when he done at 32. Yet the night before we raced around exactly the same track in a Porsche. I was a second quicker than him in an open lobby. In the ranked lobby, he was 4 seconds quicker than me every lap. The same track. Work that out. It's on the string. Was that Monday and Tuesday, I think, this week. Monday night, I think, I raced him around here. And then Tuesday night, it became the track and we raced. And overnight, he found 4 seconds. Oof. Now, Just Boris is Just Boris, isn't he? Just Boris is called Just Boris, is he not? Or has he changed his name? But he normally pops up as Just Boris on here. He's alright, Just Boris. I think he's pretty sound. Nice guy. Don't know Captain Slow. But you know, strong lap in it. It's a strong lap. More time to find. Just don't know where or how. Not yet, anyway. Let's see what's happening in the custom lobbies. Oh, busy Brianza in GT3s. Has anyone got any decent tunes for any of these cars? Anyone got a decent tune for the MX-5? Don't get me wrong, mine's decent, I do alright. I want to find them extra seconds. Excuse me. Mind you, I haven't played around with the actual wheel settings yet. Is this one of them where the lobby host has fallen asleep with his cheesy Watson in his hand while waiting for the lobby to fill up? What's everyone since on the update now you've had some time with it, if you've been racing on it? What's your feelings? Oh, is it just Boris, that Captain Slow, is it? Yeah, he's definitely cheating. Joking. Was he got a double account, has he? I was in a lobby the other day with him and it was just up as just Boris. There you go, everyone's gone. Mate, he's gone from somebody to nobody. Spielberg GT3, it's going to be tough. Give it a go. How's everyone's Saturday been then? How are we all? Everyone wrapped up for Christmas? We're leaving it till last. I'm almost done. Got some more bits to get. I'm in work tomorrow though. Oof. Tomorrow Monday and that's me done. This one I'm in's got a countdown. 36 seconds. 36 seconds to go. What's the M8 like then? Is the M8? Oh, the M8's not in this one, is it? That's the M4, isn't it? Try the Aston. Oh, look. Looks like we're trying the Aston. Right, let's go. Oh, not much for qualifying left, is there? Not much. Haven't tried this car yet, so I don't know what it's going to be like. Probably terrible, but let's go.
Clear of the pits.
Oh, controller's off. Oh, he's fast, isn't he? Speed of that. Oh, I was going to save that then.
Lap timing started. Every second matters. Final minutes of the session. Session over. Check and flag this lap.
Ooh, we can improve. We can improve. I am on mediums, you're right. I am on mediums. How long will softs last? How you doing, Racecraft? How you doing, mate? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. How long will the softs last, I reckon? Maybe we'll try that. I'll be honest, I didn't even take no notice of the views. It does look a little bit panoramic. Yeah, and the steering wheel on this car looks like it's on a broomstick.
We'll have some traffic in front of us to start the race.
Not too long on softs, burn up quick, yeah. I believe it. So 29s, 30s, 31s. I think we'll be into the 31s. Possibly even the 30s. Yeah, go enjoy it, Carrie. I'll see you in a sec. I'll speed up. Oh, short, hello. Come on, mate, go to the inside. We'll hold that. I was one-handed there because I was trying to just flick the joystick so it would turn off. Traction control off maybe. Not sure that's a genuine purple sector. I was looking at me, look at me dolls. I'll let it pass. Nothing serious, is it? Let them have their race. I'll see if we can die in a decent lap. The tyres are getting a little bit cooked. There's loads of time there still, isn't there? Oh. Oh, the tyres. Well, I'm shot and the tyres are shot there. I don't swear by the racing line, to be honest. I don't swear by any of it. The racing line is generally good to see where everyone else is on its braking, and good to modulate, you know, when you are carrying too much into a corner. That's all. Generally I go into the corner when it's red anyway. I'd say more people who are 4 or 5 seconds slower who aren't using it should be using it. So 964s round Donington. Oh, we've got MX5s again, but I've had a few. We've had a few goes at MX5s in the week. I do like them. MX5s are good. But rather than one in here, NGT's round Zolder. 5 laps, 5 minutes quantity. Locked. That could have been fun. GT3's round Spa. 10 laps. Oh look, we've got 992s round Spielberg. How you doing, Platinum Fox? How you doing, mate? How you been? How'd your Saturday? We should go for 992s then, I suppose. We try and improve on our MX5. Got a minute to choose. Do like the 992s. We did just do Spielberg. Probably not our fastest circuit at the moment. Let's go for a busy 9921 then. The flames got to be worth a second, haven't they? Oh, spicy mince loaded fries, lovely. Ooh. Must have had something fizzy to go down with it. A bit of the old tube. Doob in a tube. Right, let's should probably experiment with more of this now, really, since the updates. We're going. So we see how it feels out of the box. I'll change the braking. Oh, these are just hards only, aren't they? Let's go.
You're clear.
He's a bouncer. Always waving the yellow flag there, isn't he? I'll be honest, doesn't feel too bad.
This lap is timed. Give it your best.
We get track limits? Yeah, we did. And some air. I imagine there's some people that have been doing this all week. Whoa, just went into one then, didn't it? going? Just come out of the pit to let us pass? Yeah, go on, mate. Fair play. We've gone that extreme though.
To the end.
He's gone. Oh look, on entrance go. That's a strange one. Whoa. Too much off the brakes there. Why are you doing that then? Let's have a little fiddle around there. Some little tweaks, see what it does.
Clear of pit lane.
A bit early, but who's counting? Oh. track we need to come instead of when we're on the curb.
You've got 5 minutes left.
Let's maybe just go with... See if there's a difference moving the wing right up.
Clear.
Yeah, it's on hards anyway, this car. You can only have hards, mate. 992s. Pretty sure that's what it said. Wets or hards. Am I drunk though? I think. Oh, see. Trying the old farming simulator. Gravel out, very good. Come on. I haven't even had a lap yet. Oh, I just killed the brakes then.
Final minutes of the session.
We're going to the last lap for us.
Checking flag out. Session is done.
Go on, mate. Do it. Do it, mate. Go on. Fucking absolute brilliant. Well, what an absolute tool. How you doing, S-Line, Dan? Thanks, mate. Nice to see you, Dan. Appreciate it very much, mate. Sorry I didn't get back to you straight away. I was stuck in the middle of it there, trying to qualify right at the end. Finally felt like we got a feel for a lap, and then bosh, taken out.
Didn't post a lap time, so we'll be starting from the back.
Well, you got 32 round here, did you? I think I'll get in there. Don't even know what I'm capable of at the moment. Definitely think 32's there or thereabouts. So, where are we? 12th. So, where are we going to come? 3rd. I'm going to try anyway. Right, give me 2 seconds. Oh no, don't give me 2 seconds. I thought I was going to get slightly longer than that, but they all come back too early, didn't they? Right. Tyres. That's what we go for. Did he? Who took him out? What was he saying? Tell me all about it. Right, ready? See when that count of the top left runs out, that's when we're going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Fair enough, I'll take this way. Tried to shut the door on me, didn't he? Take that. We're going rough stuff, break a little bit early. Yeah, do it, mate. I'll just hold that like that then, will I? Behind a bit of the old e-brake. Don't want to hang around with him. Or him. Stuff to do, mate. Stuff to do. Let's go. Woohoo! Have some track limits. Oh, whoa, that's going to cost us. We'll have to lose the speed up here then. Oh, that hard work was done, wasn't it? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Hello, guys. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. We're just going to take the exit road round here. There we go. We'll take that one. Then we're back. You know, I suppose if you're coming past and there's no room, just come past. Alright, let's find some speed then. Hopefully we won't have to call dispatch. Get on the exit. Wide left on the brakes. Oh, car. I kept it pinned. I wasn't going to let off. Oh look, penalty for that one, did I? Did he get a penalty? Did he get one? Huh? Penalty for avoiding a car. Used it wisely though, look. Used it wisely. Oh, he got his, but he didn't use it so wisely. Bosh. Take that. And I've just got to get rid of Goldilocks again. I don't mind carving it through the back. Sometimes I prefer, well, I definitely prefer carving it rather than killing it up front. We get RWs every now and then. Track limits. This guy's strict. Come on, let them all back in. Wrong time then. Come on then, let's go racing again. Woohoo! Get on that gas. Come on, mate. Whoop. There we go. I'm going to say that was mean, but twice we've been up the inside of him. Last time he spun me out, and the second time he still couldn't give me a bump, so control to dispatch. Control to dispatch. See how fair I was behind him. I was behind him for a good few corners, breaking right up his rear end, not touching. Whoop. Oh, controller's turned off. One-handed. Oh, there you go, just come back on. Good exit, let's go. Right, power's back on.
Heads up, you're not racing this back mark in front, so just get past him quickly.
Give us a penalty. Go on, give us a penalty for avoiding another spinner. Right, mate. I'm sure we needed that.
Not for position. Get by as quick as you can. Don't lose any time.
Right, you're fine. You're doing alright in the last lap. Go on, give us a penalty. Look at that. We've had 30 seconds worth of penalties. Tell you where it takes away your commitment to the cause on 16 minutes left. Oh, Goldilocks is back. He's not going to be happy, is he? Ooh.
past them as soon as you can.
You are shitting me. There you go, look. Didn't do anything. Disappeared. There you go, see that penalty. Maybe if you pick up another penalty after getting a penalty, it supersedes the penalty.
Heads up, you're not racing this back market front, so just get past him quickly. Halfway point.
Got me, I always preferred the hunt than the kill. Shouldn't say that word. The hunt than the grill. Oh, there he goes. Oh, I'll have a penalty for that, thanks. There you go, let's try the old supersede the penalty with a penalty then. Well, it didn't work that time. See if we can get to this penalty zone so we can serve it then. Ha! Ha! Yeah, I'll put in an appeal. We appealed that one.
This back marker in front isn't in contention, so pass them now.
Can't see anyone on the track in front of me. See, that's why you turn the old dampening off, you see. Turn the dampening off so you can catch your slides and not end up like the other guys. Look, it's all my inputs, nobody else's. No one's dampening my actions. Probably good at dampening the corner entrance for me, not the exit. Save it. You give it the beans on the exit and you still have enough input, not too much. Doesn't quite let you drift again. Will let you hold a lot.
Back marker up ahead is not for position. Get by as quick as you can. Don't lose any time.
So I mean, the track marker to me should just be the white line on the inside of the curb, really. If you want to just draw a definitive, that's it. Stick to the white line. That's what they do basically on this track in the real world, don't they? You know, you'd have to keep your wheel on there. Stop your wheel from going out there. Don't worry, I'll appeal that penalty. Oh, we didn't get one. Alright, let's see if we can get into the 131s. Oh, we can see someone. Penalty. Can we appeal that, team? Can we appeal that, please? I don't believe that I had a problem there. I hit a banana peel.
The back marker ahead is not racing for position.
I mean, your best bet is if you're going to serve the penalties to try and serve them somewhere where they're more friendly.
Race officials caught a track limit violation.
Did they? What are we going to do about it? Well, that was a 3-second penalty, is all we got. I'd rather just drive through it, seriously. I think overall we wouldn't lose as much time, especially if you just got past someone. Didn't even realise that was what was on offer. Still saved it. Alright, no we didn't then. Almost saved it. Hey! Well, we've had enough of that race. We've got too many penalties anyway. Oh, steering wheel's getting to work out then. Whew. I'm roasting. Got to turn my heating down, I think. How you doing, Alex? How you doing, mate? Sorry I wasn't chatting. I was just punishing some tyres. I was exactly the same, Carrie. I sort of done Gran Turismo 1, 2 and 3 and then went on to Forza, and then I probably played a little bit of 4, then obviously there was a massive gap till 5 and that, and from going to Forza, to be fair, I just went Forza 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on through them. Played other games that obviously come out. I must admit, you know, for as much as stick as this game got, for out of the box settings on your steering wheel without having to watch 5 YouTube videos to learn how to dial it in, it's been plug and play for me. I've changed a couple of generic car settings, which you'll see in the streams anyone. Just up the steering rate, up the stiffness, drop the damping, increase a couple of frequencies. Pretty easy. Do the same for every car. Have you been, Alex? All good? Three was the best Gran Turismo, wasn't it? 3. That's what I'd say. I'd even say Forza 2 was one of the best Forzas. Yeah, should we go for Group 5s then? Yeah, all right then. Group 5 is in 19 minutes. So I'll tell you what, we will do that. Set a timer, 90 minutes. We've got 10 o'clock, we'll do a Group 5. And up till that, we might have a little go at one of the challenges in the factory driver program and see where we can put ourselves. Let's filter by car. What have we got? Donington, does it say where that is? I mean the Lola, does it say where that is? That's going to be Lime Rock. Right, should we try that one then? Porsche at Solder. 132s. Yeah, I loved Horizon as well. Not loved Horizon. I did really enjoy Horizon, to be fair. It's open world, but I think Horizon's part of what's killed motorsport, isn't it? You know, even if you look at Horizon, the last one, you know, they were still doing updates when Forza Motorsport was out. You know, Forza Motorsport's come out and they're going, oh, we can't do any more updates. We've got to work on Horizon. It's like, well, hang on, you managed to still work on Horizon while you were working on Motorsport. Motorsport's supposed to be an evergreen, groundbreaking game. So I don't see how you can't do. So unless Forza Horizon comes out to be an open world Forza Motorsport, more down the route of like Evo, that's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see the next Forza Horizon more like Evo, and I'd like to see Japan as a map, which obviously it is. But I think you should be able to drive from Hakone to Fujimitsu, and you should be able to drive on Suzuka, Fuji, Autopolis. All of them tracks should be there in the map, so you get some Japanese, Asian tracks. There's enough tracks there to give you a decent track list. You know, not every game is your favourite tracks, but tell you what, there'll be good tracks there. And then maybe on the next one, do Europe again. Then put some European tracks in. Maybe do them as expansion packs rather than games, so you can expand into whichever sector. Yeah, Motorsport was soulless, 100%. You know, when they dropped Motorsport, you know, to me, it didn't look too bad. It played fine on the console, to be fair. I didn't have too many issues with it. Um, but so many things were left out at the beginning of Motorsport. It's like nowadays you rely on content creators, like especially the large ones, to create free advertisement for you, you know, or you might pay them, they might pay people and chuck them a couple of quid to make a video, but they rely on the the momentum building off that. Then the small creators making their stuff off the stuff they hear and get off the large creators, especially if they get access to the information early. And they didn't utilise that with Forza or anything at all. It was, you know, they didn't have replays. They didn't have a basis to set up leagues or anything like that. It was just like there was people who were willing, already set up to do a couple of leagues on Forza, and then they had to cancel them straight away because there was no way of doing replays, no way of doing spectator mode. So you couldn't marshal a race, you couldn't do a race. Just, and I said it, I think yesterday or the day before in a stream. I said the problem is I don't think you've got car lovers making car games anymore. I think you've got coders making car games. You know, like who probably didn't have posters of Pamela Anderson and a Ferrari F40 on the wall. You know, not knowing what to play with. Let me just quickly go through the setup of this. So all I do with all the cars, City Update on 1.7, I was 1.5 before on the steering rate, just to increase the amount of steer you get from the steering wheel. Alignment boost we take out, just helps catch. Damping we take down. Strength we put up, we're only on the Logitech G920, so then a couple of frequencies we just peak a little bit. That's more for your curbs and bumps with other cars and things like that. And what track was we on? Solder. Not particularly fast, is it? It's got some speed, but we'll go for a bit of wing. Suspension wise, we'll just go 6.9, 6.9. That's fine, that's fine. Drop a bit of camber. I'll drop a bit of ride height. Off the nose. Get some positive toe, which is toe in on the front, I presume. Get the camber offset. A caster offset, shall I say, so it improves the camber as you turn in. Let's go 6.9. 6.9. Reduce a little bit of camber off the back. That'll be toe out on the rear, so we've got toe in on the front, toe out on the rear. We're going to stiffen up the front roll bars a smidge. Let me just, we've got till 10 o'clock, we've got 15 minutes, vehicle setup, and then we'll do the group 5s, yeah? Oh, sorry, 2 seconds, I was just going through the setup bits there. What's it doing? What's it doing? Yeah, that's completely right, Platinum Fox. Yeah, 100%. Like it's all devs and marketing now. It's all coding and marketing, and there's no real passion or love for it. Not to say any of them don't enjoy a race, but like you know, our generation especially grew up with an inherent passion for cars. I mean, with electric cars, it's more than less going to kill passion for cars, because what have you got other than looks and a bigger battery? It's going to be like mobile phones, really. Once you decide which one's the best, I mean, that's the one they'd probably go for, or they'll all end up starting looking the same anyway, doing the same thing. You know, cars with combustible engines, they're soulful. Cars with electric engines, they're just replaceable and boring, aren't they? Do I never try default first? I sometimes try default first, to be fair, and they don't feel too bad. I don't know why inherently. You know, like, it's like Joey Dunlop at the TT. You know, he used to think his advantage was doing the bike himself, right? That was the only, in his mindset, it's my bit that's going to give me the difference. You know, it doesn't win me every race, that's for sure, just like I didn't win Joey Dunlop's. But, you know, even when he signed for Honda, he had to, he said, oh, when am I taking the bike home? And Honda were like, you can't, it's a factory bike, you don't take the bikes home. He goes, oh, it's the first factory team he'd raced for. He was like, oh no, I'm not driving it, I'm riding it then. In the end, they had to send a Japanese guy to go and live with him with the bike, because he wouldn't do it unless he worked on it himself. So yeah, that's my tuning. That's why I don't really try default too much. Yeah, I done the Christmas shopping today, mate. Oof, it's hard work, isn't it? Especially if you've got to go somewhere as well and the traffic's a nightmare. I do live in the town centre, to be fair, so I'm not too bad where I am. Yeah, it's like, do you remember the original setup racecraft for Gran Turismo? It was like, you know, you'd start off in like one of the little starlets or something like that, you know, or something with 64 horsepower, and then you'd have to, you know, do a couple of races, hopefully get enough money to get like something like an Audi TT at best, or maybe a Golf GTI, and then you'd move up and you'd have all the different races to do it in while you built it up, like, you know, America versus Japan, you know, America versus UK, Japan versus UK, you know, and then you'd have the different sort of power classes. I think Forza got it pretty spot on with their A class, B class, C class, and all that lot. Gran Turismo never really utilised the classes because they just go for sports mode with the race everyone in the same car, and then you've got open lobbies with generic classes, but they're hard to find decent things sometimes. That's what I found. And you want to competitively race, I just found 3 races a week was a bit meagre. Right, let's have a quick go at this. I need to do a herbaceous botanical.
All clear.
Whoop. Oh, I thought I was going to hold that then. And you got the old Porsche rear end pendulum effect, like Newton's cradle. If it goes out one way, it swings back just as hard. That's how you take the shoulder chicane. So you take that chicane, like that, just like that. Oh, oh. Alright, alright, alright. Which way are we facing? I must admit, I've tried this one before and it does feel different. Feels like I've got more feedback through the wheel. You probably dial this one down a little bit. Oh. Something got loose there, didn't it? So I'm going to blame the tune for that. What we are going to do is quickly turn to the pits, is what we did want to do. And then I'm going to... We had wing there, didn't we? Oh, well, we're going for more wing.
You're clear.
So I'll just turn the pit limit off on the corner. Why not? It's funny old track limits, isn't it? Still a little bit hot into that one then. One of them tricky ones to brake for, like you should really lay off a little bit early. Let the transfer weight settle in a little bit and then apply the brakes. Just trying to be too greedy. 3 minutes, 6 minutes left. We'll have one more lap. Don't end up in the grass. Right, let's go. Track limits. Go on, look. Oh, look at that for a hold it. Oh, hey. What a save. Cool, got track limits that time. It's the first time they've had it there. There you go, use the grass there to script it into there. Script it into there quickly. Into reverse gear. Get back off the grass. Forward. March. Right, let's go into the group 5s then. I'll make a quick... I'll make myself a quick drink. Get out of here. Yeah, we're easy on the top of that leaderboard. I can feel it. I can feel that coming. Yeah, that's exactly what they are. Rolling iPads, mate. Yeah, sorry, God, I missed out of the chat there. Yeah, Forza 4 was a good car list. Pretty amazing, yeah. And the work they've done with Jeremy Clarkson, that on Forza 4 was all quite good. That was 4, wasn't it? Yeah, the first one. How you doing, Brendonian? How you doing, mate? Nice to hear you're a developer and a real car enthusiast. Good to hear, Brendan. Good to hear. I'm happy with the game, to be honest, Brendan. I quite like it. I like the work you're doing and I appreciate it, mate. And the Lotus Exceed is a very nice car to have. I've got a Porsche Boxster. And I do enjoy it. Although it's been in the garage for the last 4 months. Don't. I had a water leak through the roof. That burnt out my rear control unit. I was having a cup of coffee in the kitchen and next thing I could hear a horn going off in the car park. So I've gone out and Sure enough, it was mine. Oh, let me come out. Quick. Get into that race. We haven't tried the Group 5s yet, so we will try though. Group 5 round Brianza, yeah? Oh, it's going to be the Porsche for me then. See how wild and fruitful this is. Yeah, fair play though, Brendan. Honestly, Brendan, I think, like, if there's a takeaway for me, Brendan, I think that console would have been a better release for this than PC, to be honest. I think PC optimization's hard work. Like, obviously, you've always got the rumour that PC is more powerful than Xbox and PlayStation, which is true, there are PCs, but if you look at the Steam data for 2025, 75% of PCs using Steam this year have less power than an Xbox. So really, I think, you know, games should be, I think you get the optimization easier on an Xbox and a PlayStation. You've only got two architectures to work for, both independent of one another. Whereas with PC, you have so many GPU and CPU setups to cater for, and the people who don't get it working straight away are going to go on YouTube, make a video about it. I think optimization is something that really needs to happen, or really needs to be in place with PC launches to be able to get the best out of it, because you're not utilising the free labour and free marketing that you're going to get out of it, and all you'll end up with is effigies of box burnings. But yeah, I am really happy with the game. I've said it in my streams before, I think out of the box this is one of the best sim experiences I've had for a steering wheel. You haven't got to watch 5 YouTube videos on how to set it up. Most of the generic settings are pretty good. Some of the classic cars I'd say move around a little bit more than I'm used to. I'm definitely faster in the modern stuff. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the game. Yeah, 458 was the car for Forza 4, wasn't it? Yeah, like, you know, and the thing is like I say, what people, I mean, what's the Xbox? The Xbox is equivalent of a 2080 Ti, and I think the next Xbox is going to be equivalent of a 4080 Ti. You know, and to incorporate pulling in enough gamers, you have to reduce it to be able to run on a 1060. I think if the baseline would have been 2080, I'm not saying it would have been that's the be all and end all of why it works and why it doesn't work, because you can get games to work on lesser settings, but there's just so many. There's 30 graphics cards you'll be working with after the 1060, and that doesn't even include when they're running with different CPUs. You know, so you are struggling. I don't even know anything about computers. I'm a builder. More chance of building an extension than a motherboard. Well, I say more chance, I'd build an extension. I certainly wouldn't be able to build a motherboard. I'd like to try and build a track on this, but even that felt like a step in the wrong direction. Oh, sorry mate, my stream is slightly delayed, only because it improves the quality slightly. I know. Even I have to do cutbacks, you see. I'm struggling. I've got to upgrade my PC. It's working overtime. I mean, just to stream, for me, makes it feel like it's trying to Bitcoin mine. My fan feels like Darth Vader without any throaties. Right, so let's have a quick look. What I do is first, I'll turn the steering rates up. I'm going to go with the stiffness. Even if the damping's high, I have to remove it for its peril. It's probably going to make this car wave around a little bit, but I prefer to have the input. I'll take the alignment boost down and put the load up. Friction, move up a smidge. We're still experimenting, but this is a generic. What track are we on, Brianza? We'll have one extra click. One click away from top. Toe in. God. Heavy toe in on the rear. Can't adjust camber, no. Should have probably tried this car from scratch. Up the braking. Right, let's go.
All clear.
I do love the sounds in this game, to be honest. I do like the look of it. And as much as it gets dug out for the people saying, oh, I shouldn't use Farming Simulator or whatever, I do quite like some of the details. I think it's got some of the best off-road stuff for a race game, to be honest. Gravel traps feel like gravel traps. Don't feel like you're skimming a stone. Oh, we're a bit hard on the brakes there. Might turn the brakes down. It's like, on this car, it just feels like you're waiting for the turbo the size of a barn door to open. Here it comes. Here it comes. She's got legs. Feels right without the damper, no, to be fair. It's a bit funny. It kind of wants to steer from the rear, it feels, but it doesn't get on the power early enough to feel like I can push it round with the rear. Smooth how she goes then. 180.
Timing
190.
started. Make this lap count.
Yeah, 200, 200. Ho 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 ho. Feels hairy to use first out of the corner. Second gear doesn't feel too bad, but then you are suffering a bit of lag out the slower bends. No, get off of there.
You've got 10 minutes left.
Well, to be honest, Porsche feels quite nice. A little bit waviness to it, a little bit heavy on the front end when you slow it right down. pass that other one down? Gosh. Well, we missed that one, didn't we? Oh, there he is, facing the wrong way. It's a tough drive, but there's something rewarding about it at the same time, to be honest. But I imagine one of these would be a tough drive. I go to look at anything. If I look at anything else other than the road, she's gone. 2 next seconds. I have a look at the chat again in a second. Oh, there you go. Dampening off. A little bit of hold. She's lively. It can do it, but that turbo is something you really have to work with. Oh, didn't want to ruin his day. He hasn't even got enough boost to do a quick turnaround. So I can just... What have we got? What can we do? No point in reading that. We'd melted our tyres, that's for sure. Drop the braking down a bit. Right, give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to grab a quick break. Well, I've got 2 seconds. I don't mind starting from the back. Not done these before. I'd only end up getting pumped on turn 1 otherwise. I'd sooner rather cut past everyone else who gets bumped. Drunk as a mofo skunk, are you, mate? Yeah, I'm looking forward to the GT500 pack, the Japanese JTC. I think they've got the 500 and the 300s, haven't they, come in? Might be able to get that confirmed, you never know. Thanks for dropping in, Brendan. No, if you still are, mate. Thanks for the info. Cheers, mate. Yeah, I'd like to sing Shanghai. Shanghai 100% is not in enough games. That's a great circuit. Right, give me 2 seconds and I'll be back. room. How you doing, Beagle? To be fair, like I was having a little look at making the track stuff today. Don't get me wrong; it's more complicated than my little computer mind at the moment, but it won't be. Won't be very soon. I'll work it out. I'll get a Bitcoin mining computer that can do it. No, I'm joking, but oh, nice. At least I'm 190. Exceed S1. A Spree V8. You're a Lotus fan. Colin Chapman fan. Yeah. Yeah. That's the funny thing, isn't it, with them? You know, I'm the same in my Porsche at the moment. I've got a 987. It's one of them ones that, like, it's too hard to sell anyway, and it's too much of an enjoyment to get rid of. So instead, I've just treated it all new suspension, new water pipes, new computer. It's going to come back in with a new exhaust. It's going to come back in the new year with a fresh MOT, fresh suspension, fresh exhaust, fresh water system. The only gripe at the moment is my bloody radio head unit has stopped working, and it's fibre optics. That's the next avenue, is getting a change for that. But yeah, great selection of cars there. At least 190 I love. Exceed S1, gotta love it, and the Spree, say no more. Reliability is probably a little bit lower than the others, but I've driven an Elise, very good car, very fun. And the Elise to me felt like a perfectly weighted car, perfectly powered, had enough grunt. We weren't looking for top end madness, we were looking for acceleration, launch and drivability. Had it in bags, just be careful in the wet. I worked in a Jaguar place when I was younger, so I got to drive quite a lot of nice cars that came in as Part X's. It's quite fun. Everything from Porsches, 310X's, Sierra Cosworth came in, Sapphire Cosworth.
Calling's over, mate. Wish that had panned out a little better for us.
One of my mates has got a Mark II Mexico Escort, or Mark II Escort RS. He's had that for about 20 odd years making it, but it's finished now. The Exige was the least reliable. What was it with the Exige? I think they'd sorted most head gasket issues with that lump, hadn't they? I think you were onto the Toyota engine by then, were you not? Oh. So we started in 10th. Alex is up the front, look. Let me see what time you got, mate. Well done. Fair play, mate. Fair play, Alex. Fuel for the race? What do you mean fuel for the race? Surely it started with enough fuel for the race. What? I didn't read that comment at the right time.
Good luck, mate.
I'm in the Porsche in this one. What do you mean by did I come across the Porsche 992? Let's get some heat into those rears. Go on then, mate. All friends here. I only wanted to do well. Well, I've lost a little bit of the turning with the roll bars there. Got a couple of goners. Well, see, the one thing I will say, like when people say about using the line, is if you're not up to speed, which, don't get me wrong, I can be quick on some tracks in some items, but you know you could be taking the line's done quite well in this game. You could be taking it in red and amber. I mean, with the ABS off, you probably want to just be seeing a little trail of green just in front of your brakes. That way you can, it's easy to modulate if you leave a room of green, look. But you know you can still push on an orange line. So if you aren't up to speed, I do think this is an issue you should think about. If you're an alien, then don't bother. Just make sure you continue probing. Oh God, don't do that. The turbo feels huge.
The back marker ahead isn't in the 5 position. Clear them ASAP.
I struggle with this, Ben. I think you really do need to get into first. See that roll bar we're going to change. Where is it? There we go. Oh. I was concentrating on my roll bar then. Go on, mate. Go on, mate. I was just going to stiffen the front up a little bit, make it a little bit more even. Although I need to reduce the front really, wouldn't it, I think. There's a gravel. Like I say, some of the gravel is some of the best gravel I've seen. Right, 10 seconds off the podium. We're probably going to run out of fuel apparently. It's one of them cars, once you unsettle it, it's a bit left to righty.
The Back marker ahead.
We have got the dampening turned right off,
Clear
so.
them ASAP.
Still 10 seconds off a third. Mate.
Heads up, you're not racing this back marker front, so just get past him quickly.
Oh, bit of wavy. Stam on the gas, stam on the gas, stam on the gas. Thought I'd try and stamp on the gas anyway. I thought my tyres are warm, surely we get out of here nicely. Oh, right, let's try and... Right, turn the roll bars, full simple jack.
Heads up, you're not racing this back marker front, so just get past him quickly.
These are fun. They're a handful, but they're fun. Get off.
The back marker ahead is not for position. We need a clean pass.
Whoa. Right, I'm going to back out, Alex. I think you're going to come past me anyway. But that's fun. I'll do some more in them. I'm enjoying going through the chat then. It's still the Rover engine, was it? Yeah. Sorry, I'm just going back to Brendan's chat there. Yeah, I didn't know if it had gone to the 190 yet. Like the, sorry, not the 190, the Toyota 190. The thing is, you could do a lot with them Rover engines, couldn't you? You can do a lot with them Rover engines. That K series is pretty bulletproof. I mean, the Honda used it for a while, didn't they? Used to get it in the Hondas. The old Accords, was it? And that used to be in there until they come up with their own VTEC. Yeah, I haven't driven a 992 in the real world. What was the one? The newest Porsche I've driven in the real world is a what's the newest Cayman? The 981, one of the newest ones. I think 2019 Cayman I took out. There's a guy who owns a business by me. He's got one, and he always sees me in mine and asked me if I fancied to drive in his one. So I said, yeah, okay then. I took him out in the rain down the A41, and well, I wasn't on the A41. I was on an autobahn somewhere. It wasn't, but you know what I mean. I was doing about 147 in it. He was enjoying himself. Oh look, we just missed out on the MX-5 one there, didn't we? On the 2230 lobby. Then that felt good race though. Long, and I wasn't fueled, so I wasn't going to make it. Still nothing going with the socials. I think you could almost scrap the socials for more ranked variants in between, if I'm honest. Yeah, the Elise and the Exceed are both very special. The Esprit was good, but the Esprit was something like it was the last of an era, wasn't it? Or by the time they got to the end of the Esprit, you know, they weren't going to carry on using much of that technology anymore, as it were. So they needed something new. And it was Proton that actually funded the Elise, wasn't it? A little Malaysian company. That's why you saw the Proton with the little Elise badge on it. Yeah, I must admit, I've thought exactly the same when I drove the new one. The new one I drove was a flat 4, mine's a flat 6 still. I've only got a 2.7, should sound lovely with the exhaust on it, but to be honest, it's 250 horsepower, I think. It's weighs about 1,300 kilos. She's not the lightest, but she's light enough for that. She's very good round corners. I can really push it. I took it down the Black Mountain Pass with a mate. I've got some pictures of me coming around the hairpin there with the front bumper on the ground, taken by one of the motorbike magazines. They were doing a shoot the same day. I got up there, it was like 30 degrees. I waited for them to finish doing some runs, and it was all clear, and first time I'd ever been down there, blasted it down there, Top Gear Road, Top Gear hairpin. Serious fun. I do like driving, I like all things speed, to be honest. I've crashed a motorbike, I've got a metal bar on my left, well, I've crashed a motorbike loads of times, I've got a metal bar on my left arm. I do know quite a bit, Brendan. I'd soak up a bit of knowledge from here and there. I know a bit. Jack of all and a master of none. I do like I like learning. I've always had a thing for learning stuff, to be honest, and remembering things. Ever since I was younger, I used to look at people and think, how do they know that? And then just inherently wanted to know everything. Whereabouts are you, Brendan? Whereabouts are you based, if you don't mind? Don't say if you don't want to. Entirely up to you, mate. I'm just thinking where the studio is actually based for this. The Cayman's nice. I went and actually looked at a 911 when I got my Boxster, but it was a 996 911 or a 987 Boxster. And I did drive both of them, but I ended up going for the 987. Yeah. Yeah, that's motorbikes for you. The incidents in cars don't seem to cost the body quite as much as an incident on a motorbike. And my incident sent me through a lamppost, a church wall. I managed to land in the graveyard but didn't stay there. I always wanted to do 200 mile an hour, was always something I really wanted to do in a vehicle. 187 is the fastest I've been on a bike. To be fair, I haven't had many incidents in cars. Motorbikes, I was always a little bit more exuberant on, but it's only ever on my own. Oh, you're in Warwickshire, you're not too far from me then, a little bit north. I wanted to go and do Warwick Castle, to be fair. I've always wanted to go and do the Warwick Castle. I've got a new boy now as well, so it gives me a reason to go. "20 laps of Mount Panorama strong." I might have a quick go at one of the challenges then while we're waiting. Should we ever go at the list of storms and see what that's like? Is there any in the... Let's go for a little by track. No. Let's go back. By car. Sailing was a good one. What's the Porsche go round? Nordschleifer. That's Nürburgring. Currently no leaderboard times. We could go number 1 in the world around the Nordschleifer in the 917. Yeah, I'm only in Hertfordshire myself. I'm only in Hertfordshire, just outside London. Close enough to visit, close enough to the countryside. Oh, fetching stats is a little bit long. What are we doing? I keep going out and in because I'm trying to go back to look at the list. For some reason it's not showing me it, so if I just go by car again. Should we try the Maserati around Spa then? Yeah, I've worked in London most of my life, to be honest. A little bit more local now, but I was down in Wandsworth the other day at I was working right by this lovely car showroom. Should have seen the cars there. What was it called? I can't remember the name. Italian guy, but McLaren F1 GT race car in there. Exactly the same Maserati here in the blue. Maserati MC12 in there. Ferrari 250 GTO in there. Couple of nice old Ferraris. What else did he have? I did take some pictures, some lovely cars in there. And it was just behind a small glass front and then looked like a door on an old chemist. I was quite surprised. There's been £10 million worth of cars in there, if not more. They had a Porsche 959 in there as well too. First time I've seen one of them right by the window. Well, the first thing we changed was a given on every car at the moment for me is all of this. Softs. I'm going to take it down on PSI a little bit. Oh look, we've got room to manoeuvre. Reduce a bit of camber, drop a bit of ride height, give a bit of caster. That'll improve the camber as we corner. We can keep the camber lower on the straights, reduce the tyre wear on the inside. We're going to give it, I know what we're doing, that's the ride height. The toe, we're going to give it a little bit less toe on the front. I didn't see what it was like when we started, to be fair, but Just going to try this. I haven't got a clue what we're doing. Just OTCD about numbers. We're going to go for a little bit of toe out on the rear, but we're going to have to. No, we're going to have to reduce the ride height to bring that down a smidge as well. We don't want too much of that, so we're going to bring that down a bit more. Leave the roll bars where they are. We shall increase the front brake because I find the rears are very sensitive. Leave the brake on 95 because some of these cars are a bit strong if I go up higher. So if you use the clutches, the more clutches you get, the smoother it is coming out of the bends. Less clutches, the less clutches, more power you get out of the bends, but the more squirm you'll also get. So we'll start with 6. It was higher than that to start with. Took it down to 6. Always sounds nice. What parts do you work on, Brendan, if you don't mind me asking? Like, you know, I don't know too much about it. I'd love to learn more.
All clear.
I have to happily come up when the 987's running and go for a little cruise. We'll turn the pit limiter off there. All controllers off. Let me turn the controller back on. Your pit buttons on the controller. Ooh. Oh, pit limit. Not pit limit, right, track limits. The front end feels very responsive. Woohoo. Oh, we'll meet Mr. Barrier. Front end's fast. Feels really nice, to be honest. Don't know how much I changed it, but probably not a lot. Only to the worst. Whoa, 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 whoa. Almost lost it. Right, let's see if we can get a clean lap. Oh, I just held it there. I'll have a look at the chat in a second, Brennan. 2 seconds, mate. Don't follow me for driving tips, just tuning tips. I'm far too aggressive. That grass was mean to us last time. Go on, bid me off. Ah, we saved it. A little bit of help from the barrier. I think the car sounds are nice. I do think the curbs sound good. I love the feel of this game, to be honest. I know it gets a lot of flack, should I say, but I've enjoyed every day in it. I haven't been in my Sims so long in ages. Well, I'll take you around there, quite nice. Don't think we're going to get onto the top of the leaderboard. Go on. Picked up a little bit of gravel. Or did we stay on the limits? Nope. Steering wheel looks off. Brakes feel really nice on this car. If you worked on this one, Brendan, I can tell a car enthusiast worked on this one. It's funny, my steering wheel even feels slightly off centre. May need to have to calibrate or something. Probably where my lap time's gone. Oh, Oh, she's a little bit bent. A little bit wide. Okay. Do like to be aggressive. Overheat those tyres a little bit. Too much on the rears is going to make it a bit tricky. Hopefully we get to cool them down here. Alright, not going to allow that one, is it? How you doing, Howling Brown? How you doing, mate? Good to see you. I'll have a look at the chat in a second. Car feels pretty solid though, I'll be honest. New radar's very good, Brendan. Do like it. Love the love the radar. I think the racing line works very well, to be honest. I think it's timed quite nicely. Gets you up to speed. I do say I think people, if you are 4 seconds off the pace, you should think about using it, because it does show you a lot of carry speed. No harm in losing it afterwards, but also when you're in a pack, it shows you where everyone else with the line on will probably be braking. Just for example, definitely an assist worth using. That felt like a nice car around there, though, I'll be honest. Very nice. The Lister Storm we haven't tried since the update. We can give a quick go on that. I'm only going to do another 10 minutes or so. Hayden Beagle. Yeah, the radar makes a big difference. Not necessarily to everyone's driving behaviour, but you can judge how much room you're giving them. I mean, if you've given them enough and they still come over inches, there's not much you can do about that, is there? Apart from I often put a call into dispatch and then get permission to dispatch, and I do that generally. I love giving people racing room, and I love having a race with someone who's a bit, quicker or on pace. But like, if you're just going to do dive bombs and silly lines, I don't waste too much time. I'll just find a way past, or I'll put myself into the hedge trying. I like to say a aggressive defence leads to an aggressive overtake. Yeah, car handling is nice though, but the game's definitely heading in the right direction. And to be fair, there's been despite all the layoff stuff you've had to go through and everything else, you've obviously all been working hard. I pictured you all locked in a room with nothing but a bucket to use and Uber Eats on speed dial. But being remote from home means they just want you to clocked in for 24 hours, which meant you were probably watching a box set. I'm only joking. That's what I'll be doing at homework though. Tough one, innit? Tough to manage your own time at home. But yeah, really appreciate you joining on the chat as well, Brendan. It's been great to talk to you, a great bit of info. Let's have a quick look at this setup then. Right, same changes as normal. We'll quickly go at 1.5, stiffness up, get rid of the damping, strength up. Running on Logitech G920, so nothing amazing. Get rid of half the assist there, bit of load boost, bit of friction, some of the frequency, generally to do with impacts and curbs and cars and things like that. We'll increase the rear wing angle. It is Spa. Soft tyres, drop the PSI, not as much on the rear. Suspension. Let's go. 6 and 9. The 4 feels good. Drop some height. Give it some caster. Drop some camber. We'll have a bit of toe in. I generally use what I sort of understand in the real world. I generally make it up, to be honest. Nah, I do understand kind of all these aspects do. Caster offset will improve your camber around the corner. Toe, so toe in and toe out. Toe in on the front, toe out on the rear will create a bit of cornering without having to corner. Can make it a bit lively on the rear end though. Yeah, the bucket's getting quite full, yeah. Yeah. And the Uber Eats receipts are stacking up. Yeah. No, I'm glad they're improving it, that's the difference with Forza, isn't it? Forza sort of had their layoffs to move people over and made out it wasn't going to have much impact, but all it meant was they kicked the can that they'd finished with the game 6 months down the road. Which is a shame, seeing it's supposed to be evergreen. But hopefully Like I say, hopefully Forza Horizon moves on in the way of a set of Corsa Evo. That's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see a Forza Horizon Evo. Like I say, Japan with a good few Japanese tracks on there. Autopolis, Fuji, Motegi, Suzuka. Even go for some other ones from the Asia Pacific. Alright, we'll quickly go what we're going to do. We're going to have a little bit of toe out on the rear. Not too much. Do we play with some serious roll bar first? Go on then. Leave the brakes down, put the front up 5%. Put the new ones up. I think I'm pretty sure that'll allow you to get on the power a bit earlier that way. Clutch will go up just for a bit more. 3's probably a bit low for this car. This car was a bit wild last time I tried it. We're going to give it a go though. I'll tell you what, the Lister Storm sounds amazing in real life as well. How you doing, HP Squirrel? How you doing, mate?
Clear.
The lighting improvements are definitely noticeable as well, I will say. I mean, I will honestly say my PC probably doesn't do it the world of justice. On my TV, I'm on the Xbox Series X and my TV's 120 Hz, so for me, it works faultlessly and always has done. I've never really had much issues with graphical. I mean, I don't argue too much about the distance. Like I said in one of my previous videos, what do you want, a Grand Tour of Tuscany or a racetrack? This car's loud though, but Lister Storm in real life is an epic car. When I saw this coming on the game, originally I was like, had me sold. I've wanted the Lister Storm on the game for ages. I'm trying to think the last game that had the Lister Storm in. Would have probably been a touring, wouldn't be a touring car. I'm trying to think what it would have been. It's lively though. Quick hands. Oh, caught the slide. Feels pretty solid. It was fun, definitely feels like it could bite you in the backside. Like that. We have the damping turned off, so the damping up is definitely going to make it easier to drive if you're slower, but if you're faster and you're going to risk it for a biscuit, you're going to need that damping off, I'm afraid. It's going to make it a little bit more twitchy in a straight line, but it makes it more fun though. Why the wheel spin's a bit easier. Not a very tidy line through there, but here we go. Oh, it's the old start line, isn't it, on this track? I quite like that, the old start line as well. I'd like someone to make the old Silverstone. Is it possible to get, if you make a track, I don't know nothing about it on this, Brendan, you might be able to help me, but if you make a track, is it possible to get like all, it's not Gymkhana, the barriers, like Silverstone, and then work off of the base of Silverstone, if you wanted to. So I'd love to take this and try and make the original track. I mean, I wouldn't know where to start. I love the little, just see a little bit of shadowing cutting into the windscreen there. Look, I do the lighting. I think there's a lot about this game that's really good, and to me, there's not too much about it that's really bad. No one's asked for it. I haven't been paid for it, but I'll tell you what, I've supported it from the beginning. I've really enjoyed it. Right, let's see if we can tidy some lines up and, or at least go aggressive and get a lap time. Sometimes I find it better off braking in the higher gear. That does feel good. Yeah, more tracks coming. That's cool. Cool. Must admit, there's quite a lot of libraries in the store. The MX-5 V8's in the store if no one's tried that. Oh, hang on. Where are we going? Boy, them tyres are baked. Sorry, there is a bit of a small delay on the stream, only because it just improves the quality a little bit, seemingly. Spoiled the rears, we've spoiled the rears. Right, but other than that, I'm afraid I am done for now. But I had a really good night. Yeah, the MX-5 V8 is fun to drive. You know, like I say, I don't swear by lines in every game. Some of you probably won't like this because I know not everyone's a bike fan. But I'll have a quick little blast around a bit of the Isle of Man TT if you fancy it. Yeah, no lines, behind the bubble. You see why, you know, I won't use a line on everything. I know 37 miles of this track without it. I'm going to hit someone's letterbox though. Probably pretty hard. Ready? Let's go. This will be on the controller. Right, past the grandstand. Headed down Bray Hill for the first time. Ooh. St Ninian's Crossroad. Down the bottom of Bray Hill. Quarter Bridge Roll. Aggo's Leap first. Whoop. Watch the curb. There goes Leap onto Quarterbridge Road. There's Quarterbridge. I do love a motorbike. Braddon Bridge. Watch the fence, watch the fence. There you go. Head towards the snug. Snugborough. Oh, rev limiter. Little wheelie. Into Union Mills. Whoa, whoa, just missed the lamppost. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look, people think this physics is off. Excuse me, people think this physics is off, but I think as a biker, when you're up to speed, here we go towards Ballagary, otherwise Ballascary. I'll lay off a little bit because I'm probably not going to be able to take it flat out yet. 160. There we go, come up to Crosby. Crosby Crossroads. Wagon and Horses jump at the top here. Big wheelie on a 600, big jump on a 1000. Down towards the Highlander. It's going to be probably one of the fastest left-handers. Going to lay off just slightly as you go over the bump. Down one gear, going to roll in nice and hard. Greeba Castle on the right. Oh, deep, deep, deep. Watch the curb. Into a little bit of a tank slap. Hawthorns. A little wheelie off there sometimes, but didn't quite get one that time. There's a Hawthorn. Going past Heralds. Little lay off the throttle here. Tends to suck you wide otherwise. We've got Ballacrane here. Yep, Ballacrane. In towards Glen Helen. Ooh, little tank slap. Ooh, watch the blooming edge. Oh, watch the curb. Oh, I knew I was going to get close to that then. Oh, watch that curb. Ah, and it killed me. It's one of them games. It's funny though. I can jump on this straight away. No lines. You know, into Glen Helen. I have to give a bit of an early shift through here just because it's a bit bumpy, especially right here. Oh, go on through Glen Helen 1. Glen Helen 2. Oh, whoa. Right, there you go. Have a look at the chat. Yeah, I didn't add fuel to that one. I knew I wasn't going to make it once I read your message, Alex. You were like, don't forget to fuel up for the race. I was like, fuel up for the race? Didn't it do that anyway? Yeah, thanks, Brendan, for joining though, mate. Honestly, thanks a lot. And I appreciate your work. And I'm really enjoying the game, to be honest. 100%. No worries, Carrie. Been having a good chat in here. You might want to have a little look back through the chat. It's been fun. And yeah, very much appreciated, Brendan. Thank you very much. Feel free to join again. Send us a message. You never know. Might meet up with the Porsche one day and have a little spin with you in the old, only like a drive about. I've got to come up to Warwick soon, definitely. Yeah, should we see if we can have a little bit. towards Cronkney Body Straight. Down towards Molyneux's, old Dave Molyneux, famous sidecar racer. Old Birchall brothers nowadays, although they're on the way out as well, I think. Oh, there's Molyneux's, a little bit of a wheelie out there. We'll come around, we're just going to lay off. Let it roll in. Back on the brass. Oh, watch this wall here. Wobbly bob. There you go, Burrow 1, Burrow 2. Love this turn here, but I'll probably see if we can make it. A little lay off the throttle, get nice in and tight. Ho ho ho! Made Burrow 1. Can we do number 2 at the bottom? It'll be a tank slap by the wall. Ho 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 ho! Oh, I put myself into someone's front garden. Right, one of my favourite bits coming up. I probably won't finish the lap because I've got work tomorrow, but this is one of my favourite bits, Michaelstown. So if you did come from PMR, we'll just finish that. I'm just going to have a quick blast around here just to finish off. I do like to do it sometimes, and it's, I think, one of the best tracks in the world. Here we go, Michaelstown, makes you feel like really fast down here for you. Coming towards Rencullen. Rencullen 1, over the jump, trying to hit the curb, trying to hit the walls. Big wheelie off Rencullen 2. You have to know where you're going around here though. This is for the big boys. Little left, little right, little left, little right, little left. We're going to go over a bump, down one gear, get right and tight. Oh, ho, ho. On a wing and a prayer, down towards the Raven. You've got a little jump here, second gear. Got to be too careful in real life, it'll snap your chain. Won't snap your chain on the game though. Whee! Down towards Ginger Hall. Ginger Hall here. Coming towards Quarry Bends, then onto Sulby Straight, Sulby Bridge. This is the entrance to Quarry Bends. You see the house in the distance here. We're going to kill one gear, off the curb, turning. Survive the curb, down another gear, let it just roll off the throttle. Oh, we're going to mucked up our line there, but you're going to pick your line, you get back on the gas, ride it through. 1, 2, 3. Onto Sulby Straight. Got a tiny little kink just up here where you can see the cottage on the left hand side. There it is. Sulby Straight, 177. Going to brake at the flag right hand side. Here we go. Flag, brake, first gear, Sulby Bridge. Probably get a wheelie out of here. Woohoo! No, we're gonna bury ourselves into someone else's front garden. You have to watch out because normally you come over, you get a bit of a lift off of that there. Carrying more speed can be deadly. It's a blind turn here into a left into a right. Mind you, most of it's blind. That's why you need to know where you're going. Through a little tree tunnel. Down towards Christchurch, Lazy Air. Churchtown, shall I say. Off the bridge, lay off the throttle. Little touch of the throttle, down the gear. Little touch of the throttle, down the gear. Down the gear. Oh, bit curb. Bit wheelie. Down through Churchtown. Lazy air, this is where you got the little, looking for the white post here on the right. Get left, get right, get left, watch out for the tree. Then we're going to be 5th gear, laying off. Ooh, lucky I kept it in 5th, I think then. Oh no, ooh, I thought we were going to hold that. Right, down towards Schoolhouse Bend and Parliament Square. That would be probably about halfway for me, I reckon. Well, probably not, it's more than halfway to be fair. Parliament Square is probably about 10 minutes in normally. 9 if you're lucky. Schoolhouse Bend into the use the bus stop. Over the crossroads, get on the brakes, Parliament Square, 1st gear. Nope, that's going to hurt. Put the Honda into the Honda sign. Right, coming towards Ramsey's hairpin. This is Ramsey we're in now. Oh, look. Right, the further you go on this track, the harder it gets to, not remember, but stay on pace. And it's easier if you come flying in, because once you slow down too much, your line's a bit compromised. It takes you a couple of corners to get back into the rhythm. There's Ramsey's hairpin. Right, let's find rhythm out of there then. Right, lay off, let it just roll in. We'll touch the throttle, we'll try not to get sucked in. Right, towards the gooseneck and we're onto the mountain, so we might finish up, you never know. Still enjoy a lap round here, must admit. Onto the gooseneck. Wants to wheelie up the hill. Cutting grass with a helmet. The one on top of our heads, that is. And that was cutting grass, by the way. We held it. Right, on to Ladies Mile, see if we can go flat out through the wall. Keeping it pinned since 1979. Down the mountain mile. Through the gate, the layoff. Bit rough around the edges, but we made it. Through one of the mountain boxes. Up towards the veranda. That's where Connor Cummings came off pretty bad in 2010. It's worth a look on YouTube if you haven't seen it. And if you haven't seen it, the 2010 documentary, was it Ride on the Edge? Guy Martin. Well worth a watch. This is the veranda, so you're flat out. It's like a 3-pronged bend, but you're right over trying to dodge the wall and the edge of the mountain. Round towards Bungalow, another 3-pronged bend. As soon as you get out of that 3rd bend, you're going to be down 2nd gear. Old Mike Hayward, Hayward Heights, here we go. Smashing them gears, revving it to the hills. Oh, kept the gas pin then, didn't we? We'll have a quick look. What do we have? Yeah, I'm a builder, Alex. I am a builder indeed, mate. But I do a bit of everything. From the garden all up to the rooftop. Roofing was originally my speciality. Roofing, but yeah, it's now just sort of all general property development stuff. Quickly get down this mountain and I'll finish off with the chat. 2 seconds. Down to Windy Corner. Oh, took that nice. Here's Windy Corner, this right hander. Go over the little bump by the sign here, get on the brakes. Down the third. I'm actually quite high in the world on there. I was in the top 10 on the world round here. And I've done it on the bubble as well. Most people do it third person view. You get me on it for a few laps, I'll do a 140 mile an hour lap. Oh, look, I can even take out cones at 112. Big wheelie. Almost run out of road, didn't we? Right, here we go. Down towards Gregna Bar. Last part of the mountain. Minute and a half left after this right-hander. Well, a minute and a half if we can do it in a minute and a half. So we get to a little yellow bush right here, and we're going to start braking. Second gear, first gear. Trying to get a wheelie out of it. You've really got to wheel it like a real bike. You've got to really especially a 600, you've got to preload them brakes, hit the power and really pull back on it. Ooh, close to the... You can't use track limits on these things, I'll tell you that much. It's very close then. Oh, over the bumps. Right, get to the bridge, we're going to lay off about 140 mile an hour into here. Oh, bang on the money. Right, get into this one, I'm just going to lay off. Oh, not get sucked into the curb. We did, but we survived. Signpost corner, brake at the signpost. Little mini roundabout. Towards the end now. Oh, survived another curb. This one could be tricky. You've got to drop in sort of earlier. Oh, otherwise you risk clipping that, especially if you're going to carry speed. And then we're into the Governor's Dip. If you go too far, you'll have to take the roundabout, but you can cut it. That's what you're supposed to do. And we binned it on Governor's Dip. We're coming around the last bend, up onto the grandstands. Wheelie into third, down the grandstand for a finish. Still on an 18-minute lap, look. £181 mile an hour, average speed of 140. We'll take that. We'll take that. But yeah, there you go. That's the Isle of Man TT. Let's have a quick look at some of these chats. Yeah. Yeah, community will grow on this on there on project motor racing anyway. It'll definitely grow on console. for sure. I mean, you can already see it's outweighed on console at the moment, but I think once they get the PC optimization right, you know, people can trust getting it again in a sense. How you doing, just me? Have you ridden bikes, have you? Do a bit of bike riding? I've had quite a few bikes in my time. Haven't had one for a while though. I did say earlier I've got a metal bar on my left arm from my last one. And then I got a Porsche afterwards because I still needed something to stick through the bends. It's not much of a cocoon, but it'll do. Oh, you're a joiner, are you, Alex? Yeah. Yeah, I've done a bit of like, you know, I do bits of chipping and stuff. Obviously with the roofing work and things like that, stud work inside. At the moment, I'm just converting a flat for a council. I do a lot of work for local councils and authorities actually. Even extensions now, you find a lot of the councils, local authorities are extending houses rather than buying new stock or making new stock. When families grow, they tend to. I'm getting jobs to put extensions on them now. It's not my business though, but I just do all the hard work. I've got to go in tomorrow because we've got an extension starting in January, straight after Christmas. But the scaffolder before Christmas can only get in to do it on a Sunday, and I've got a retaining wall, flint wall in there that's got to be held up by scaffold. So I've got to dig a load of post holes tomorrow to put the scaffold bases in. So that'll be fun. Keeps me in shape though. Have you been though, just me? You been enjoying the racing? Yeah, the fast lap round there carrying the Scooby was really good. You know, Guy Martin got stung once because he done a lap round there, and Aston Martin, it might be the DB9 or the Vantage, the earlier the earlier DB9 Vantage. I think he done 122 mile an hour lap in that, and apparently he done it about 4 in the morning on an open road, which is what they got the ump with. So it's alright if you're a friend of the island. I'm pretty good now at wheeling my chair. Do you mean a desk chair, or do you mean you're in a chair? Cheers, Racecraft. Appreciate it, mate. Yeah, perfect time of year. Oh, thanks, mate. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much, Racecraft. Yeah, but that is me done. I've got to go work tomorrow. I will be on. I'm working now tomorrow, and then Monday I've just finished off some plasterboard on a flat that I'm finishing for the council, converting a shop into a flat. Oh, that was a nightmare. I had to underpin it. Oh, I was digging 2.4 metres out, 2.4 metres down, and then back in 1.2 metres under the building. And it was all by hand because we'd already had the awning up, so you couldn't get a digger in. Let me tell you. I look like I eat spinach. Are you in a wheelchair, just me? That's not from a motorbike, is it? I had a bad accident. I did have a bad accident. I said earlier I got knocked flying off my bike, went straight through a lamppost, straight through a church wall. Or church wall was only half the height, little parapet wall kind of thing, or a little wall, a garden wall, flint one. Straight into that, straight over it, landed in the graveyard, and just chose not to stay there. Yeah, underpinning. Tell me about it. Honestly, I had to do 8 holes like that. Honestly, it's hard work, very hard work. Yeah, don't. We've got I swear, a DEI hire on the old on the job, and I promise you, it seems like he does everything through AI. It's the first time he's run a job this big. I've never met anyone with so much confidence and so little knowledge. But yeah, so it's fence post digging for me tomorrow. I'm off. I've got to be there at 8. Oh, I don't need much sleep though. They're all around me. Yeah. 2 brain cells both fighting for 3rd place. Right, well, I'm done. That's alright, Carrie. Thanks everyone for joining. Thanks for the chats. I really do enjoy. I quite enjoy the chat while I'm playing. I need to sort the chat screen out to be in a better location. It's right to the side of me, but the less I run on the PC, the better it runs at the moment. I've got so much on there. Need to reduce it. Well, I need a better PC now, so we will be doing that in the new year. Yeah, honestly, you know what they're like, mate. You know what they're like, Alex. You know, it's like the old. You remember, like back in the day, it was down to architects and everything. They were the worst. You know, always come up with these wacky ideas, but then you'd have to perform the stunt for them. Yeah, take care, everyone. Good night. Enjoy your night. And if you're off for Christmas, well, have a good one. Otherwise, I'll be back anyway each day, most days. Yeah, I've got 2 days left, and then I'm off until the new year. So I've got Sunday, Monday, bit of digging tomorrow, bit of plasterboarding Monday, and then I'm off. So hopefully do a bit of daytime streaming as well. So if anyone fancies jumping in, maybe have some leagues. Yeah, I've got a PlayStation. I just haven't got a wheel for my PlayStation, just me. But I'm on there, same gamer tag, Fearless Gibbon. Yeah, nowadays it's even worse. Honestly, Alex, I'm on a job at the moment. This other extension that I'm starting tomorrow, it's taken me about. I reckon I could have started it 6 weeks ago. But the architect and the building control guy. Well, they all want to come up with ideas to do stuff. None of them want to put a name to anything. They all want you to put your name to their idea. Everything's got to have a new plan now. You know, as soon as something changes on the plan, it needs a new plan. Whereas you used to just sort of work it out with the building control and then send in some photos. But yeah, everything's hard work. But yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely get some racing in, Carrie, definitely. But yeah, take care, everyone. I am off, I'm afraid, but I will be back on probably tomorrow from 8 p.m-ish. Be on for a couple of hours at least. Yeah, most weeknights from 8 p.m. I'll squeeze a couple of days off when I need to, but yeah. What, planning? Just me. You have the experience of the conversation with the same sort of stuff, do you? Yeah, yeah. It's so annoying. It's so annoying now. It used to be so much easier, you know. And the youngsters now, no offence, any youngsters in here, no offence, but the youngsters now, like, that I get to come and work, it's hard work. I remember how hard I had to work when I was 16 on a building site, honestly. Youngsters are tough now, like, well, they're not tough, they're, oh, they need an app for it. I mean, we never had a phone to look at. But Kai, if you got caught looking at your phone, God knows what would have happened to you. They'd have duct taped it to your forehead and dumped you in a bag of cement. Right, catch you all tomorrow because I've last stage on Chatting Forever, I will. What we're on now, 25 to midnight, I'm going to turn into a pumpkin. Right, take care, guys. I'll see you soon. I'll be back tomorrow from 8. Look after yourselves. Have fun. Remember, when the clutch drops, the bullshit stops. Take it easy, guys. See you in the next one.